Hello and welcome to PerfectStride. In this series of videos I am going to show everybody how to play the game of PerfectStride. So to begin, separate your skill cards, your event cards, your horse cards, and your jump cards, and thoroughly shuffle each stack. Game setup begins on page 4 of the PerfectStride rulebook. Feel free to follow along, starting right at the top under choosing your horse. And you can also follow along if you download the PDF for the game rules on our website at www.perfectstride.net. Just click on the How to Play and the Rules tab. Okay, step 1 is to take your horse cards and deal 3 horse cards face down to each player. So we've got 4 sets of 3 cards here, and we'll hand those out to all the players. And then each player will take their 3 horse cards, look at them, and then choose one horse that they will ride during the race, and place it face up in front of them. After everyone has chosen a horse and placed it face up in front of them, the next step is to lay out the jump course as shown on page 4 of the rulebook. And that's what we'll do next. Let's lay out the jump course. So I've got my jump cards here and they've been thoroughly shuffled, and I'm going to take them and set them up into the jump course. I'm going to start over here, and this will be jump number 1. And then we're going to end at this end with the finish line. Now in this example, I'm only setting up 8 jumps. You can have a maximum of 10 jumps in your cross-country course. I've only used 8 here simply because I've only got so much space to work with. The riders will start at jump number 1 and work their way through the entire course and finish the game crossing the finish line at this end here. Step number 3 will be to take our skill cards and our event cards and place the 2 stacks above the jump course in a spot where everyone can reach them. Be sure to leave a space beside the skill card stack and the event card stack so that people can discard their cards after they've used them. The discards are always done face up so that you know which ones were discarded and which ones haven't been used yet. The next step is to choose which rider is in the lead at the beginning of the game. You can really choose any way you wish to set the lead rider. The way we recommend in the rulebook is to take 1 set of pace cards, a walk, trot, a canter, and a gallop, and then to shuffle them, and have each player take 1 card randomly. Then, the rider that has chosen the fastest speed is the rider that starts the game with the lead rider token. After the lead rider has been chosen, hand out the pace cards. So take all the sets of pace cards. They're all color-coded, so they're easy to separate. And give 1 set of pace cards to each player. Next, we'll hand out 3 skill cards to each rider, and this will be the rider's starting hand. Place the remaining skill cards back in their draw pile, ready to be used when the game starts. So each rider has 3. And if they wish, the riders can pick these cards up and look at them right away. The final step in setting up the game is to set up a stack of ribbons for each jump. There are a total of 1, 2, 3, and 4-point ribbon cards. We'll need a stack of ribbon cards at each jump, and also at the finish line. The number of cards in each stack should equal the number of players. For example, in a 4-player game, each stack would be set up like this: a 4-point, then a 3-point, then a 2-point, then a 1-point card. That would be for a 4-player game. And then we would place this stack at each jump and at the finish line. In a 3-player game, we would have a 4-point card at the top, a 3-point card, and then a 2-point card. So there's 1 card per player. We always start with the highest card at the top and go down to the bottom. So this would be for a 3-player game. In this example, we're going to set up for 4 players. Okay, so we're all set to play. We've got a series of 4 ribbon point cards at each jump, and we've also got 1 set right at the finish line. The extra ribbon point cards I've just placed in a single pile right there. We've assigned the lead rider token to this player over here, and we've also handed out a set of 3 skill cards to each rider, and each rider has also chosen 1 horse that they will ride for this race. Saddle up your horse and let's get ready to play.